My people wonder, they say shall never end. They said Igby is on the run as Kabi brought out the ancient sword. You know, a few days ago, there was this news that Oba Muyuwa and some elders from Kogi State that they came to the palace to beg on behalf of Igby for Kabi to allow her to come in and to be close to her. You know, that kind of thing. After all said and done, they said Kabiyesi decided to allow Igby. So Igby have returned back to the palace according to what we are hearing. Now, and before that, they said even if Iyanifa have told Kabiyesi that they are not afraid of Igby, they should allow Igby come. That what will happen to her will happen to her. That what Kabiyesi should be more concerned is how to bring back Queen Naomi. And also to avoid being too close to Igby because Igby is capable of anything. So that particular day that some gunmen allegedly attacked Queen Naomi's church, information have it that Igby was inside the palace that day. And before that event took place, they said Kabiyesi had visitors that evening. And when he finishes with his visitors, they said he took the visitors delayed him so much such that he went to bed almost late. But before they said Kabiyesi was going inside his chambers, they said Igby have wanted to come and be with Kabiyesi because it has been a very long time. They said Kabiyesi is no longer asking her how far, not to talk of allowing her come pass the night in his chambers. You know, and she thought that this is an opportunity, you know, since Kabiyesi just allowed her to return after so much pleadings from Oba Muyuwa and some elders from Kogi State. So, but unfortunately, they said Kabiyesi, maybe he listened to what Iyanifa told him because they said Iyanifa told Kabiyesi that you need to be very careful with Igby. Don't bring her closer. Focus on bringing back Queen Naomi into the palace. They said that night, she tried everything within her power to convince Kabiyesi to allow her come pass the night with him. And they said Kabiyesi refused. Some people said she knows what she is doing. That she wanted to go and deceive Kabiyesi. Or she wanted to, maybe she must have put something in her mouth. Or something that she will use to put Kabiyesi in a state that Kabiyesi will, that night, forget about Queen Naomi and all of that. Why she go and threaten Queen Naomi. Maybe by the time Queen Naomi will start acting wild, Kabiyesi will not ask about her. Things will go back to what it used to be during that time that they were very active in manipulating the whole situation. But unfortunately, Kabiyesi did not allow her to succeed. So they said she left when Kabiyesi refused. Then Kabiyesi went to bed. Few minutes after Kabiyesi entered his chambers, they said it was around 11:12 that calls started coming in. And when he checked, it was Queen Naomi's mother and the Simi. When they finally reached him, they told him that, look at what is happening. Oh, they have been attacked by some gunmen in their church. And the unfortunate news is that they have not been able to meet, to reach Queen Naomi on the phone. Even her driver, that is Queen Naomi's personal driver, they have been calling and calling and calling. The man's phone have been ringing and he wasn't picking. They say Kabiyesi was kind of afraid. Have anything happened to Queen Naomi? And you know that Tadenikawo is Queen Naomi's handbag. Anywhere Queen Naomi goes, that is where Tade is. Unlike some people who left their children under the care of another woman or some nannies just to be in the palace and answer Olories. So Queen Naomi is always going anywhere with Tadenikawo. In as much as Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi so much, Kabiyesi also loves Tade. And at that point, Kabiyesi is not only thinking about Queen Naomi, he is also thinking about his first son, Tadenikawo. What if anything has happened to any of them? So, and that was why they said he hurried up and went to Akure that night, although he did not waste time and come back. They said the next morning, Kabiyesi was very, very angry, such that they said he sent for the man that is in charge of the ancient sword. They said there is a man who is in charge of that ancient sword. It is through that man that Kabiyesi will now collect the ancient sword, you know. So, and they said even the elders, many elders were very, very angry upon hearing that news. And they were like, what is this? And at this point, some of the elders who have said Queen Naomi is no longer Kabiyesi's wife have started recognizing her as Kabiyesi's wife. Maybe because of the fact that they have seen that almost all the rituals have been done already. It is just remaining few. And they said they have started addressing her as Kabiyesi's wife again. And for that reason, they said some of them were like, what is wrong with these women? Did they ever think that Kabiyesi is joking? And he have gone this far in bringing back his wife, Queen Naomi. And they said the elders were not in support of that at all. Some of the elders, so you know that there are some Judas among the 12, you know. So that was how they said the moment Kabiyesi sent for that man and they said they saw the man enters the palace without wasting time. I don't know how information got to Igby. The next thing you are hearing is that Igby have started rushing out immediately. They say she was just carrying one luggage like that. Meanwhile, Kabiyesi have also sent a message across that all the Olories should come out immediately. This one is not, you will take oath tomorrow, you take oath next tomorrow, so that they will go and prepare themselves and get antidote. No. They said, Kabiyesi said, all of them are coming out immediately without wasting time, that they are going to swear, all of them from A to Z. But unfortunately, before the information, before Kabiyesi know it, someone have come to tell Kabiyesi that Igby just ran out of the palace right now. And they say Kabiyesi gave order they should not allow her pass the gate. But before then, they say she have passed the gate. If she disappeared, nobody can tell. They said the way Igby ran out of the palace, Kabiyesi was highly convinced that they are no longer looking for the perpetrator. Because other Olories, they say from A to Z, all of them came out. Ebony was there, Blow, Dr. Elizabeth, Gospel, Oletik, that they all came out. Although they said the other Olories like Blow and Oletik, and Blow and Ebony and the Gospel, that they were crying. What kind of embarrassment is this? What is this that they are experiencing here? This is getting out of hand, though. This, that. They said it was just Dr. Elizabeth and Oletik that was not crying. Those ones that are just looking to see what will happen and all, because maybe they know that their hands are clean. So, but the moment Igby ran away, they said Kabiyesi did not go further with making them to take the oath, because at that point they all concluded that Igby is the brain behind that attack. And remember that during that time, they said those guys was in Queen Naomi's church. They were calling someone mama, and a lot of people said it was Igby's voice that they heard. You know, my people, right now we don't know what is happening, but I want to remind you that these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media. If her hands are clean, why is she running? Tell us on the comment section if you know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.